Looks okay. That light is there.
Good evening. I am Dr. Courtney Voschel, and we are here to celebrate our first ever virtual Arts Academy recital. And with me right now this evening is Ms. Maureen Cannon and Ms. Diane Knightsling, two of our staff members in our Arts Academy. Mrs. Knightsling is our strings instructor, and you probably recognize her as she's been working with many of our students for multiple years over many grade levels. And Ms. Cannon is our newest staff member, coming to us recently from St. Thomas More, back home because she is a senator, and she will be our assistant band director. And so I wanted to give her an opportunity to introduce herself, as many of you may be meeting her for the first time tonight.
Hi, everyone. As Dr. Voschel just told you, I am a proud Dover High alum, and there's nothing better than being home. And I've just watched this band change and grow over the years from afar. I've been teaching instrumental music for over 25 years, and I've taught thousands and thousands of musicians, and can't wait to add some more Dover High School kids into the mix. So I can't wait for band and wait to get going, but thrilled to have met the children that I've met, or young adults that I've met this summer. So go Senators. Here we go.
Yes. Mrs. Knightsling, do you want to say anything?
I miss you guys. I miss you so much. But music keeps going. The arts are what we live for in times like these. So keep making music, keep writing poetry, tell your story. We love all of you so much and just really miss you. You're why we became teachers.
All right. Well, tonight we have 19 student artists who are going to showcase their talents with you. And we are super proud of each of them for not only performing tonight, but really staying highly engaged as our school year was completely transformed and we went online. And we are just super excited to celebrate these young artists, and we hope that you enjoy the show. We are going to be hearing tonight from performers, and both vocally, instrumentally, and then midway through the show, we won't be having intermission. We will instead tonight have a art gallery showcase of our art submissions that were done this year from our portfolio students. So I just want to say thank you to Mrs. Long, who is their art teacher, for sharing their works of art tonight. Since we can't see them in person, we will view them digitally. This is my first time doing a live broadcast. I know that we've done other awards shows, but they were pre-recorded. So give me some grace. This is my first time emceeing live, but we're really excited that these students have chosen to come forward, and there might be a couple hiccups along the way, but we're excited and we hope that you enjoy this evening's performance. So at this time, I'm going to say bye to Ms. Cannon and Ms. Knightsling, and they're going to go backstage, and we will move on to our first performer. So our first performer this evening is Kennedy Patterson. She is a 2020 graduate of Dover High School, and she started playing the violin as a 5th grader and recently served as concert mistress and president of the Strings Orchestra. She will be attending Delaware State University in the fall. Tonight, Kennedy will perform the dialogue by František Durdla. Here comes Kennedy.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Good, glad to see you.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kennedy, for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
Good luck next year. We will miss you.
Thank you so much. I'll miss you guys too.
See ya.
See ya.
This year, we have had the honor of celebrating a young playwright, Nicholas Mandalis, who was one of 5 students in the state of Delaware announced as a finalist for the Delaware Young Playwrights Festival. Nico's play, entitled The Coffee Shop, was inspired by friendship. While we don't have the play viewable tonight, we do want to share his awesome recognition and wish him the best in his future playwright endeavors. I would like to share with you this evening a video clip of Nico's interview with one of the festival members. All right, I think we might be having some sound issues with Nico's video, so I apologize about that, but congratulations, Nico, and we're very proud of you. Our next performance will be by Jessica Spruill. Jessica is a rising senior at Dover High School and has been playing clarinet for 8 years. She has had the opportunity to participate in various music programs such as the Kent County Senior Honors Band, Temple University Community Music Scholars Program, and the Philadelphia Youth Orchestra under the direction of Maestro Luis Scaglione. When Jessica graduates, she aspires to become a musician with the Philadelphia Orchestra. Tonight, Jessica will play a fantasy piece by Robert Schumann. Let's welcome Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
Thank you
Hi.
for joining us tonight. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful job. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great summer. We miss
Thank you for having me.
you.
You too.
Our next performer, we will be viewing a piece of art by Phoenix Reel. Phoenix will dance classical ballet, A Pas d'Action, from La Bayadere, Act 1. And this is a video, so I'm hoping that we don't have any problems, but we didn't at dress rehearsal. Wonderful performance. Our next performer will be presenting a personal monologue titled Courage. Evelyn Schneider is a rising sophomore at Dover High School who has done theater since she was 6 years old. Please welcome Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn.
Hello.
All right, the stage is yours.
Okay. You've been with me for so long, through everything, the ups and downs, and during all the struggles that come with growing up. You have been my best friend. What a childhood I've had with a tiger by my side. You listened to the stories about the bullies. You rescued me when everyone else in the house was yelling out of hurt and anger. You stayed up late with me, looking at the stars. You pushed me to be brave and to stand up for myself. And through it all, you were there, like no one else in my life. You were always present. No late night work, drunken moods, or anger fits could change you. You never changed. You were a patient listener, my courageous sidekick in every battle, and my trusted confidant. And now there is something I need to say to you. I'm going off to college next week, and I can't take you with me. I know you're not real. I know that you're my imaginary friend. That was never a problem. But I'm growing up. Heck, I am growing up, and grown-ups can't go around talking to a friend named Tiger. So from now on, I will call you Courage. Thank you.
Wonderful job. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Our next act, Ayane Scott, amazes me every time she writes and every time she performs. Her biography is included as we begin her performance, but I do want to personally recognize that Ayane won the Martin Luther King Jr. Voice for Youth Poetry Contest this past January for her amazing spoken word. I wish we had her live with us tonight, but wait till you hear this new poem. Here's Ayane.
If me and him sat down just to talk, in the time span of our conversation, he would have already called me 3 different names. 3 names outside of my own. 3 names that he shoved into his brain to remind himself that I am not a human, when in fact he is the most inhumane person in this room. See, I finally cracked the mystery. Y'all know the saying about a black man on a horse? Well, it goes like this. White men hate seeing a black man on a horse because they hate the fact that they have to look up at them. Except now my people aren't just riding the horses, we own the whole farm. So now my white brother over there feels like he has to carry his firearm and march to town hall because these masks are an outrage and remind everybody that these muzzles were made for dogs and slaves. And of course he's met with a kind, steady hand because he's been through so much. More than he can stand, and not standing seems to be a real trend around here because a white man kneeled on a black brother's neck while he told him he couldn't breathe and shed his final tear. They're so scared of us, and yet they're so oppressive, wishing death on an entire race of people, and yet we're aggressive like, ma'am, don't you understand? Black men are scared of you, because if you say it, they can be put to death for a crime they didn't do, but that's all I'm going to say right now. Y'all barely listening already. Just another reminder that black people are not deadly.
Congrats again, Ayane, for your award. You definitely earn it. Taisha Cannon is a rising junior and has been playing the flute since the 5th grade. She has been in the Kent County Honors Band for 4 years, the Delaware All-State Band for 3 years, and this year she was selected to the Delaware All-State Orchestra. She is performing her favorite piece, Offertoire, by Johannes Donjon, which allows her to facilitate between a sweet melody and energy-filled runs. Help me to welcome Taisha. Amazing. Thank you, Taisha, for joining us tonight. Alex Reid is a rising junior and has been playing the flute for 7 years. She's in the marching band, wind ensemble, concert choir, and select. Alex will be performing Salut d'Amour by Edward Elgar. Welcome, Alex. Wonderful, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you later. All right, next up is Mr. Ian Haze. Ian is a 2020 graduate of Dover High School. He was the section leader of the viola section and a member of VPAG. Ian will be attending West Virginia University after taking a gap year. Ian will be performing tonight Cello Suite No. 2 Prelude by J.S. Bach. Help me to welcome Ian.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to perform as well. Might I just add?
Awesome job, Ian. Thank you for joining us tonight. At this time, we will showcase our art collections submitted by our Art Academy students within our visual arts program. Mrs. Long, their instructor, has revamped our art curriculum to include multiple electives to allow our visual art-loving students to take printmaking, sculpture, drawing, and painting, as well as AP Studio Art for 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional design. We hope that you enjoy these fantastic pieces. Medici Gilbert will perform a mime dance to give a message to the people who don't know the obstacles we've had to face during this time and this year of 2020. Even though these tough times are here, God still manages to make way and have great plans in store. We hope that you enjoy LaDeja's mime dance.
You don't know what I've been through. Let me share my story with you. All the things that he brought me through. The stormy days and my rainy days. You don't know all the tears I've cried, the things I've kept bottled up inside, trying my best to be strong, waiting on God and holding on. You don't know what I had to endure, and you wonder why I'm so sure. 'Cause my Father never lets me down. He's always around, even when I can't see. Oh, thank you, Jesus. You don't know how many times I prayed over and over, but my situation didn't change, never change. But just when I felt like it was the end, you came and you did it again. You did it again. You did it again. And you did it again. I know you got a story too. How God stepped in and made a way for you. He wiped every one of your tears, yeah. And He's the reason you're still here. Don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Tell somebody you just don't know. Hey. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. You don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Oh Lord, don't know. Let me tell you my testimony. I started shaking at the age of 5. My mother put me on stage. I was so terrified. I didn't know then God had a plan for me. Singing all over the world, encouraging you to believe. But it's my story, and I'm gonna lie to you. I made some mistakes, and I'm not talking about one or two. But grace and mercy brought me through. But that's enough about me. Let me minister to you. You had some heartache, you had some pain, you had some sunshine, and you had some rain. But through it all, you didn't give up. You kept on believing, kept on trusting in God. Don't know, you don't know. You ought to tell somebody. You just don't know what I've been through. Just don't know. Thank you, Jesus.
Amazing performance. I saw that for the first time in February at our Black Expo, and it was unbelievable in person. So I'm so glad she shared that with us this evening. All right, next up, we have Taylor Watson, who is a rising sophomore at Dover High School. She is a member of the marching band, symphonic band, and plays the piano in the jazz band. She loves music and the arts, and they play a major part of her life. Taylor will be performing Nocturne in G minor by Verhey. Welcome, Taylor.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Ayane Bonner will be singing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Ayane has been singing her entire life, so it is no surprise she decided to join the choir at Dover High School. She has been a part of the concert choir for the last 4 years and the select ensemble for 3. Next year, she'll be attending Salisbury University with a major in multimedia journalism. Please help me to welcome Ayane Bonner.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, Ayane, for joining us.
Thank you.
See you later. Next up, Jaishree Davis will be singing A Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Jaishree is attending Delaware State University next fall with a major in psychology. In her spare time, she loves to sing, decorate, and spend time with her friends. She participated in the chorus all 4 years. Here comes Jaishree.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change will come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change will come. Oh, yes, it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keeps telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change won't come. Oh, yes, it will. And then I go to my brother and I say, brother, would you help me please? But he winds up not in me. I down on my knees, so there's been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but somehow I think able to carry on. It's so long. A long time coming, but I go. The change don't come. Oh, yes, it will.
Love it. Thank you, Jaishree.
Thank you.
Good luck next year. We'll miss you.
Oh, thank you. I miss you too.
Next up, we have 2 dance performances, and I'm going to start with Sophia Evans, just because I know we had some issues with a previous video, so I want to kind of test this one first. So I'm actually going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to bring on Mrs. Cannon and Mrs. Nightsling with me. Hi, ladies. I'm going to try to play it as a screen share really quickly to see if we have better luck that way, okay? All right, so this is Sophia. All right, and as we play it, if you could just let us know in the chat if you're having trouble hearing it, and we can do a different version. Here we go. Sophia will be tapping to Bon Bon. All right, I know that sound was hard to hear, but it was an awesome performance of tap with an awesome background. I love the theme of that. So I'm glad we were able to show that. Thank you, ladies, for helping me out on that one. We will also see our next performer is also a dancer in our dance academy, Bria Pegasus.
Last night when my psyche subcommittee sang to me in its scary voice, you slowly dropped your eyelids. When true love takes a grip, it leaves you without a choice. And in response to what you whispered in my ear, I looked at me sometimes. About you too. The leader of the free world reminds you of a wrestler wearing golden trunks. He's got himself a theme tune and play it for him as he makes his way to the ring. And in response to what you whispered in my ear, I must admit sometimes I fantasize about you too. In the daytime, fashion cracker lines, summer tales to publicize. I'm sure you've heard about enough. So in response to what you whispered in my ear, I'll be upfront. Sometimes
All right, that was Bria. Next up, we have Kylie Countryman, a 9th grader who will perform a personal monologue. She has written her own piece to help emphasize the impact our words can have on each other. So let's welcome Kylie.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me for who I am. The cookie cutter person who does everything right. The good one, the smart one, the one with their life together. Thank you for feeding into my obsession with perfection. You see, expectations are like these cinder blocks in my life. They weigh so heavy on me, dictating how I feel about myself, my actions, my feelings. So thank you. Thank you for seeing the real me. Oh wait, you don't. You don't see the pain in my eyes or the love that I have for people or my fears or my strengths. You see what you want to see. You see this perfect version of myself, a version that doesn't exist. I'm not perfect. And I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, I know the real me. So thank you.
Very nice. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right. We do have a young lady, Olivia, backstage, but I am not sure I can bring her on yet because I think we might be having some technical difficulties. So I'm going to hold on that for just a moment and move to our last musical performance by Grady O'Connor. Grady is a rising senior at Dover High School. He's a member of the Dover High School Wind Ensemble and Jazz Band, and has performed in the Kent County Honors Bands, Delaware All-State Concert Bands, and Delaware All-State Jazz Bands. He plans to study jazz in college, and tonight, Grady is performing Lady Bird by Tad Dameron.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have to admit, when Grady sent his video in, I was like, just 5 more minutes. He is so smooth, and I love hearing him play. So amazing work, Grady. Thank you. All right, last but definitely not least, we have Olivia Hudson, who is a freshman at Dover High School. She participates in our chorus and was Jet Sam in the school play. Tonight, she will be singing Halo. Let's welcome Olivia. Olivia, can you turn your, there you go, perfect.
Whoops. Actually, I'm singing When We Were Young, but yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She did change her song, When We Were Young. Stage is yours.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. So scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie. You still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. A part of me keeps holding on just in case it hasn't gone, 'cause I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. When we were young, when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad at getting old, it makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
Awesome job, Olivia. I'm so glad we got to connect with you tonight. Good one. All right, let me bring up my co-hosts here for last thoughts. Any final words?
What a wonderful night. You know, I feel like a newscaster. They're just amazing. I feel like we were reviewing the parade or something. It was just amazing. We are not short of talent at Dover High. We are not. I'm just thrilled.
Yeah.
Mrs. Neutzling?
I would agree.
Thank you, Dr. Voschel. You did a wonderful job. Thank you for helping this come together. If we couldn't see each other in person, this was the next best thing. And I'm just so excited about all the talent and what these kids have in store for them. So just keep working, keep dancing and singing. We're so proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing your talent with us.
Yes, and I just want to thank also our other Academy teachers. I know that they're not on the feed tonight, but I do want to share Mr. White Knight, our choral director, Mr. George, our band director, Mrs. Cannon, who's been with us this evening, and Mrs. Knightsling. Mrs. Mary Jane Long, Visual Arts, Miss Cassandra Gervais, our theater director, Miss Audrey Green and Teresa Emmons, our dance instructors. They really helped to make this all happen as well. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me this evening. And to everyone, I would just like to thank you for joining us online. We are so proud of our Arts Academy at Dover High School. And if you are watching and have questions about our academy, we are the only one in Kent County, I will tell you, or you have ways that you feel like you could support us, we would really love to hear from you. And so please reach out to me, Courtney Voschel, I would love to speak to you about how you can help support our program. Have a great summer, everybody, and we will see you in the fall.